don't think I could be very much help on a shoe podcast. I like the same shoes I've had for the past 10 years. I get them resold every once in a while and call it a day.
You got a cobbler, dude?
I do have a cobbler.
Of course he has a cobbler. He has a Wainwright, a cobbler.
A Miller. Actually.
A Bellows Tinder. Like, if it sounds uppity and white, he has one.
How many dudes do you go to that have a leather apron?
You mean his jerky maker, his knife sharpener?
Apparently my bartender, too. A lot of
His
leather.
local organic milk sourcer.
You're paying $8 for an ice cube. You're one of those dudes.
I was in Lancaster, Pennsylvania 2 weeks ago, and that's where the Amish and the Mennonites are. And it was so funny because I was just they were in horses and buggies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just banging screw, just driving around these guys, just because I was like, I need these little white boys to get some culture. And it was just
The thing is, you're a wardrobe change away from Amish.
yeah. Dude, if I just shave them, if I come back with a shaved mustache, you know that
That's all you had to do to blend.
Hannah has left me, and you now can recognize me by Jebediah.
Pulling up in your black buggy, dude.
Yeah, exactly. All black buggy. You know how we keep it. You know how we do it down in Texas.
8-inch rims.
Scrapers.
They was running on 45s, baby.
Scrapers on the buggy.
You got to go full swangers, man. Just take out the buggy next to you in traffic. All right. We had this conversation when you were not here.
All right.
Let's say Hannah did leave you.
Right.
How do you feel about hooking up with people at work?
I mean, I have only dated comics for the past
Really?
7 years.
Yeah, but that's like,
You really are Amish. You're keeping it.
he keeps it in the family. I never see you fuck a drywall girl. Will.
Well, there aren't a lot of drywall girls down here. There may be
Zero
some,
fuckable drywall girls.
there may be some drywall girls in Boston, but they're all union. So
She don't tape and float your boat, man.
no, coworker hookups. I mean, that's a huge. What's so interesting is how, I don't know, HR has tried to dictate who and what and how people fuck for the past 10 years, but like everyone fucks at work.
Yeah.
Like everyone under a certain, if you're really good looking, congratulations. You can get pussy everywhere. Good for you. A lot of people fuck at work. That's where you meet your second wife, you know? And it's
Well, you talked about HR. My funniest write-up came from hooking up at work. Like it was back when I was in the Marine Corps. I worked at the bar right off base, right? The filling station bar, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right there on Miramar Mesa.
Right next to
Miramar Road.
Right next to the cash checking place, tattoo shop.
No, it was next to Womberto's, okay? The greatest California burrito in all the land.
There you go. All right.
But no, I was hooking up with one of the bartenders, Kimmy. I don't remember your last name or I'd say it.
Facts.
But she would just pour me the doubles glass full of Jägermeister, splash some Red Bull in it, and just get me hammered. What a absolute classy lady.
Yeah.
But we was fucking in the bathroom one time at work, and the head bartender, Marina, she had a crush on me apparently, but she started barging through the door, and I had my back to the door getting my dick sucked because that's what you do. It's called being professional, you know. It's like I was making sure nobody got in there. I'm in the ladies' room,
Right,
Can't
right.
walk in there and see a dick out. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. It wasn't
These days.
It wasn't 2026. All right. Yeah. Welcome to Kill Tony.
But she busted it, and then I got wrote up for it, right? And when they did the write up, it was they didn't change it in between the people because it was the same write up for both her and I. Yeah. And on my write up it says in the bathroom with another male employee engaging in sexual activity. They're like, wait, we'll change it. We'll change. I was like, the fuck you will. I signed that shit immediately. So somewhere out there is a write up that says I was in the bathroom fucking a dude.
Bro, one of my coworkers is trying to fuck me in poker, and the one I made fun of at the Improv.
Yeah.
And said I've been trying to get fired.
Which, congratulations,
for 4 years.
great show. Yeah.
Thank you. She came up to me afterwards. She was like, when you talk shit about me on stage, that made me so fucking wet. And I was like, I don't fuck coworkers.
Right.
Because here's the difference for me. I'll fuck women in comedy. I won't fuck women in poker. Because in poker, I'm gonna have to see you every day. If I fuck a woman in comedy, odds are pretty good she's not going to be funny enough to go on booked shows. And I only do booked shows. We don't run into each other that much, actually, because I don't really open mic.
Right.
So, but if I think I'm going to have to see you and deal with you every day, don't fuck coworkers.
So Ben's thing is, I'll fuck interns.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I go
I'll fuck the unpaid.
the Bill Clinton approach to
Give me a good Monica Lewinsky, man.
Yeah.
Like somebody that knows their place and doesn't come out of the payroll.
I didn't even know you smoke cigars.
Monica, you've given me a cigar. You do know I smoke cigars.
It was there.
I know. Fucking, the worst part is that chick is getting fired today and doesn't know it. So now my I can't fuck you because we're not coworkers is gonna not be valid anymore. And I'm gonna have to be like, no, it's actually just because of everything about you. Like I was trying to be nice while we worked together, but
it's
you have no ass, no tits, and you've been a raging bitch all 8 years that I've known you. Shout out Manuela.
Women do not take rejection well. Though.
No, that's why I don't do it very often. I always just make it a me. You've seen how I make it a me thing.
Oh.
Like anybody can be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. He is damaged. He probably has some hangups and shit.
Right.
That is I don't know. I try to just be like, nah, just let's just keep this where it is, not when you're not trying to fuck someone. I don't know. When
The problem I have is like I'm not trying to fuck you or be friends with you. And I can't really use the let's just be friends because I'm not gonna talk to you.
Right. I don't know. I worked in restaurants for a long time, so like, and it was just a goddamn Roman.
It's
it was it would put some of the orgies in the Bible to shame, the way that everyone was just fucking around with each other. And it was a college town too. So like I was when I was working in Oxford, so it was like a bunch of girls from Ole Miss would like work like, a day or two a week just to get like Coke money or whatever. And yeah, it was super fun. I think that's what makes them like coworker hookups or make it super fun and naughty. But
yeah, I mean, like, because the drama when you're that young is fun, right?
Like I worked at an Outback in my 20s, and
yeah,
several struggling single mothers got supported.
Yeah.
I can't.
There's nothing like being a line cook and then going home with a waitress and being like, I know you misprinted that ticket, you bitch. I got yelled at by the head chef for fucking it up. I know you said medium fucking rare.
That's why he only fucks comments. You missed the tag.
It's crazy that back of the house is fucking front of the house.
Yeah.
Like that used to be like a Romeo and Juliet class situation.
Well, it was
like, why are you banging a dishwasher? You're a waitress with a section. Have some self-respect.
No, because all right, when you once again, poor dick, comes to play. All right, the poor like if you.
All I know is that everybody on this panel tries real hard in bed.
Yeah.
That's all I know about my friends, just by appearance. There's nobody on this panel that's a lazy fuck. I can tell you that from the rip.
Exactly.
You can't be ugly and lazy. You have to pick a struggle.
Well, no,
you can't fuck bad and look like this. You know what happens if you fuck bad and look like this? A suicide note.
Exactly. Well, I don't know what pheromones Blake has that just get these trashy women out of the woodwork. If we could bottle that, we could sell that on Discovery Channel, just to get any guy who duck hunts pussy.
I don't even duck hunt.
I know you don't, but it's just like.
It's just not giving a fuck.
If Blake wrote a book on dating, it would just open and say, throw away your razor. That's your entire strategy.
No, but he shaves his balls, which is
Yeah, we nice and neatly groomed, baby.
Why did that come from you?
Because I've crashed at Blake's house multiple times.
Mid shaving your balls?
Yeah. You guys just keep up daily, dog. You never know when that pussy's coming.
His dick has
I get hit on constantly. Like it's I took 4 months off pussy at the beginning of the year just because it was overweighing me.
I have a roommate, and it feels weird to fuck when he's not getting able to, so I only fuck on Thursday nights. So I literally only have to once a week. I know when the pussy's coming. It's tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Wait, what's he doing during this time?
Nothing.
Or he's gone?
He works overnight Thursday nights. So it's like from 8 o'clock till 3 a.m. I have a window where I know the apartment's going to be unoccupied.
You need to come over here right now.
Oh, see, that's one of the things the military in general breaks you of. I would assume college is a lot the same in the dorms and barracks or whatever. You're hearing everybody fuck constantly.
Yeah.
So you just get like
I
gives a
wouldn't
shit.
care if it was reciprocal. But he never brings anybody home.
Oh, see, I would do it just to drive a point then.
It feels like kicking somebody when they're down, man.
Yeah,
it's
kick
just
them, fuck 'em.
unsporting.
Yeah.
Not the person who pays half your rent. Maybe don't kick. Maybe be a little nicer to them.
Don't kick the person.
If I push him over the edge, I'm stuck with $2,400 a month. I don't really. What are we gambling for, guys?
You get a new roommate, dog. Surely there's some other dude that's not getting pussy out there that'll pay $1,200.
No, Will has a place.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
And steady pussy.
Thank you, Hannah.
I've always bro. Jenna Hayes. Have I told this story on here?
Of stage and screen?
Have I told this story on here?
No.
So, I had this kid that worked for me when I was in the Marine Corps, Lance Corporal Michael Nigro, Kansas City, Missouri.
Michael what now?
Michael Nigro, Nigro. Yeah. Italian kid from Kansas City.
They have a space in Kansas City where they call it like the Italian Hill, and like some of the locals use some colorful language to describe. Yeah,
it's been used for Italians too.
Yeah.
But he was in love with Jenna Hayes, and it was his birthday, 21st birthday coming up, and old Jenna was dancing at the Deja Vu right off base. So we took him, and you meet her after her feature dance, whatever. We're sitting there on the couch with her. She grabbed a handful of dick, whatever. And she slides her number to me on $1. Wrote it on $1, gave me your number. Now Nigro's losing his mind. I'm hammered. I threw that number at that $1 at another stripper.
There you go.
And I have never lived down that night the rest of my life. So yes, I've taken every piece of pussy that's come my way since.
No, I think coworker hookups. My first coworker hookup, I was 16. I was working at a smoothie place, and that was cool. Fucking in a freezer. And then having to make a straw nanberry smoothie.
The best place I ever Dish Network. I killed at the phone center and Dish
You
Network.
were crushing call center?
Yeah.
I'm picturing him installing a satellite dish.
The entire call center was just the saddest, loneliest women.
Mm-hmm.
I guess once you get pushed into that job, because that job sucks, make me know. By the way, that place has my best write-up I've ever gotten. I got fired. They hauled me into the office one day to fire me, and I knew it wasn't going to be good because my manager was happy. And he was never happy to see me since I accidentally slept with his wife at a cougar bar. It was complicated. I didn't know it was his wife. It just came out after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
It was awkward. But he brings me into the office, says they have to have a meeting with me and HR. And they wheel in one of those fucking TVs on a cart like you're in elementary school about to watch a movie.
Hell, they got you fucking on VHS, dog?
They put the tape in. They say, we've got you on camera selling drugs on the premises. And I said, no, the fuck you don't. And so they pop the little tape in and they show the thing of me doing a hand-to-hand transaction with a vehicle in the parking lot. My manager's all proud of himself. He goes, what do you have to say for yourself now? I said, you don't have me selling drugs on camera. You have me buying drugs on camera. I've never sold a drug in my fucking life. I've been the end user of every drug transaction I've ever been a part of. And so that was what I wrote in the response form when they fired me for selling drugs. So that's still in my file at Dish Network. I dispute this claim violently. I have never sold drugs, sir. You will not slander my name.
So just get real Southern lawyer about it. Sir, I would never, ever
You have impugned my honor.
in the distribution of narcotics.
Yeah, like, what am I going to do? Sell drugs to get money to buy drugs? That's 2 extra steps. Not that kind of junkie, dog.
No, I don't know. Getting older's been nice just because I don't feel panicked about chicks anymore. Like, I'm like, oh, I hope this works out, and if there are any young people watching, relax. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Like, I know
it's easier at 40 than it was at 35.
100%. 100%. It's everyone's become more of themselves. I think if yeah, she's got a scar. She may have a club foot, but like it's
nah.
I would
get your shit together, bitch.
It's more like a mosaic for me at this point than anything else. Like, I used to have this concept that I would be married and have a wife and have this relationship and get all these things from this person. And it's just, I get all of those things on an individual basis. I just have a person for that thing.
Right.
It's like 11 people worth of person.
You run your emotional support via platoon.
I really do, because
via committee.
I didn't know Ben was poly.
Yeah.
Dealing with one person for one thing is awful, because it's like, I was in a situation once where I thought I was going to marry this girl, except she was violently opposed to sucking dick. And it's like, am I going to spend the rest of my life either never getting a blowjob or being the cheating guy?
How'd you get past a month if she wasn't sucking dick to begin with?
I have a lot of other interests that can wane, or it lasted about 3 until I realized that, oh shit, this is just not like, see, I don't mind a slow first month. I prefer a slow first month, because I'm not the kind of guy you should be giving it up easily to, because if I get through your defenses easily, I can't fathom what else did. And that's terrifying. Like, I want somebody that at least stretches it out a little bit.
Yeah. Make
me work and at least have the illusion that you haven't been ran through more than the track at the local high school. Like, I don't mind if you cheat on me. Just don't cheat on me in a way where I can find out. Be subtle. Just fucking, like, I'm not even going through your phone and shit. Just take the bare minimum logistical steps to not get caught and we'll be fine.
No.
I'm past idealism at this point. I can make almost anything work if you're honest up front about what it is, because I'll fill in the missing pieces.
Right.
Yeah.
If that girl wouldn't have minded that every Tuesday I'm going to go get my dick sucked by somebody else, we'd have been fine.
Yeah, I mean, the give and take.
Like,
yeah.
I would get it from you if you chose to do it. But
I'm not going to do it.
Uh-oh, Ben, we have another you look like on the road.
That's how you get ahead in this business.
Yeah.
I've had $1 for every male comic that's made a joke about sucking their dick for a spot. I mean, $8.
And we can go in that feel like that's a way to breathe into this with joke thievery and what joke thievery is. Like we don't have to mention anything, but I think people without joke thievery is when they steal the words like verbatim of a bit. Like, right? Or
I don't know, because I'm on both sides of this argument, because for me, the thing that hurts is stealing a punch. It's not a setup and it's not a middle. It's taking a punch that somebody else found. And if you redress everything around it, is it still theft? Because the thing we're not talking about that happened to the comic we're not talking about,
right?
There's a similar thing between me and another comic where I will go to my grave believing that he just took my punch and reframed it in his own argument. And it's like, I can't call him a joke thief because it's different enough, but I know he didn't have that punchline before he heard me do it.
Right.
So where do you land in proof? With me, I just ended on, I'm a writer. Take my joke, I'll write another fucking joke. If you're that desperate where you have to take from other people, that just tells me I'm better.
Yeah. I think this one got blown way out of proportion because that's a joke I've heard 10,000 different ways. Being a guy.
By the way, if you want to know the jokes and stuff, please text the podcast, where I'm happy to talk about this, not on tape, because once again, and this is another thing with comics, and I don't know if it's like a mafioso thing that I feel, where it's just like you can handle that behind closed doors.
I'm a big proponent of loud.
You're a big proponent of loud?
Loud and true. Because, like, why am I being discretionary from somebody that I think is a thief?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. If you definitely thought it happened, like that one, that's an iffy one for me. I see both sides of it, right?
Both sides too.
So it's like that's one I wouldn't be loud about because there's so much.
I think she had to because other people were being loud about it because of. I don't think she would have came forward with it just on what it is if other people hadn't been talking about it.
Which is fair. Yeah.
Which she kind of had to at that point.
Yeah.
That's the reason I didn't name my guys, because I'm 50-50 on the argument myself. If I was 100% sure you stole my joke, we'd be out loud about it.
That's
But
where I
I can't drag the dude that has a different joke, same punchline, because I can't really prove he took it. I just think he did.
Right.
I guess for me, like one of my biggest questions on like joke thievery, because like I see this, and I'm sure we all see this all the time on social media, where they're like, this person stole my joke, and then you look at the joke and you look at the thing, and then you go, oh, he's just talking about a commercial.
Yeah.
Like
People think they can be the only one to talk about a thing, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like 100 people are like, oh, they stole my joke about the no arm, no leg guy who shot a guy. No, they didn't. You all just jumped on the same hack premise, and there's only 5 angles to it.
Right.
Like, you're going to get to the same place. That's why I'm not doing the joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Technically, a square only has 4 angles.
Listen, Qbert.
4 right angles, and then it's
But I get that aspect of it too. It's where do you draw the line, because there's no joke court. We can't sue them in joke court and get our joke back. It's just, what do people think about you? Do people think you're the thief or they're the thief?
right.
Because if somebody heard both and thought I was a thief, I would be super pissed, because everyone knows I write.
Yeah.
You know?
But also, like, it's not the same joke. Like it's,
I don't know.
I
Okay,
don't
so
think it
here's an
is.
example. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Both of us have a Roll Tide thing, right?
That's 100. It
when
framed entirely different, used entirely different.
in two
we-
wildly different things.
I know how you got to that joke. I was there when you wrote it, and you were there when I wrote mine.
Right.
We know how it came about, so we don't do it on the same show usually.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you're the only person in the world who knows this. I'll go ahead and say this on the podcast. Fuck you.
you do it in the improv?
I did it at the improv.
He closed with it at the improv.
I know it's his opener.
He's the last comic before me, and he closes with it, and he steps on my opener 30 seconds before I'm supposed to go on stage.
That's because I love you so
I know.
much.
It was the best troll I've ever taken. It's so pure. Here's the thing. I had already was gonna not do that joke and do a different entrance because I wanted to talk about. He didn't know that, and so I'm sitting there like, he would have fucked me so hard. I'm watching in amazement as it's unfolding in front of me, and he literally comes off stage, looks at me, and goes, "I love you." It was like watching a kid break in expensive shit while he's smiling. It was so fucking funny.
Jerry Lewis had to go play. Jerry Lee Lewis, he played Great Balls of Fire, and then he had another great piano player. They were playing the same show in Memphis one time, and Jerry Lee Lewis was like, I usually go last, and the other guy was like, I always close out. And so Jerry Lee Lewis closes with Great Balls of Fire, lights the piano on fire, and then goes, follow that killer.
It was so dirty to undercut me on my headlining improv night.
That's the perfect place to do it.
It couldn't have been better. It couldn't. The part of me that appreciates jokes was so in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it had worked for you. I wish I hadn't had a plan B. I wish it would.
You should have done it though. Like you should have just said, "Fuck it, okay, I got to do it now." Like,
just Will being a dick.
I was just so in awe of that.
Because just calling that out in the moment and being like,
well, because I was literally chilling in the green room because my whole thought process was I'm just not going to do that bit tonight because it's Ben's night. And then the waitress came in and was like, someone got you 3 shots of Jaeger. And then I was just like, ding, ding, ding. Fuck that. I'm going to fuck with Ben a little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Because that probably loosened you up, too.
I was laughing so hard.
We both have a roll tide thing basically for the audience, and like the end of my set I just was like, Allah Akbar, roll tide. And then like,
He didn't even say goodnight. He lets it be the last words he says and just walks off stage.
Motherfucker.
Oh, that could be. We got a few more minutes on this one. That was. What's a fun thing that you've done with comics to like keep like? I remember, was it one night I was in Arkansas, and me and all the comics we'd run like, it was like the Sunday night show, and we had done like 3 shows Friday, 3 shows Saturday, and on the final show Sunday we were like, all right, we're gonna see who can do the highest leg kick on stage and make it like feel natural in the set. Like, have you ever like done any of those sort of things with comics or anything?
Not on stage, I don't think. I'm trying to.
Kind of like the Super Troopers meow thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've played time games before.
Yeah.
I've been, what's the earliest you can get off stage and get away with it? If you're supposed to do 10.
Yeah.
Like, will you walk at 8:45?
Yeah.
Will you walk at 8:15?
Yeah.
Will you do a loose 7? Like, the worst I've ever done to mess with another comic was I do that joke about how like I'm getting paid $50 to be here. If you want me to stop, give me $51.
Yeah.
I did that at Clinton Shorter's show in Texas City when he was paying me $100. I'm like, look, I'm making $100 to be here. If you want me to stop, $101, I'll do it. And a dude instantly stood up and jerked the money out of his wallet and threw it on stage before I had told a joke. So I just picked up the cash and dropped the microphone and said, figure it out, Clinton.
That's fantastic. I like what I'll do. This is a fun mess around thing with younger comics is they'll come up and be like, hey, can we switch spots? I have to go to the restroom. And I'll go, yeah, 100%. And I'll get off super early while they're still in the bathroom.
I think my favorite one is doing like over-unders, like on how many times Al Freeman's going to say pussy on stage.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or
that's a good one.
How long until Nate Ortiz does a dumb or something. Having the clock running in the back on that is a lot of fun.
Over-unders on those are fun. I've done Jamal Rahal when he says bro. We've done over-unders on bro for Jamal Rahal. What are some other good over-unders?
Dude, the one we had over the weekend was fun because
why did you stop saying we having fun here? We used to bet that a lot.
Because Dusty Slay came out with his thing where he's like, we're having a good time. And then
That's not the same.
No.
You're Southern enough. You can do both. You need to bring that back.
I'll bring it back. Yeah. Woo, we having fun.
No, on Saturday, the best of show, half the crowd was different forms of Jewish dudes.
Right.
Like there was a Greek Jewish dude, there was a Japanese Jewish dude, and a Mexican Jewish dude. They were all mixed.
Just call them bankers.
Only one was in finance. But doing the over-under to how long until somebody says Jew on stage. That was a lot of fun.
Right.
Or addresses it at all.
Yeah, I really wish this Israel stuff would calm down because my house has gotten pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, did you
see those guys were having a blast with it.
Did you see that reel Rachel posted of me and her of the closing joke?
No.
Of you look like? I just said before I started the joke, I was like, hey, Rachel's a Jew. I just need y'all to know this for this joke. And then I said, you look like it should have been 6,000,001. And the crowd noise that they made was so uptight.
Yeah.
You just can't. You can't. It's crazy. They all just like completely buttholes sucked up into stomachs.
Absolutely.
No, those guys were
crazy.
Those guys were loving it. I did the tattoo because I was just fucking with them.
Yeah.
But I got it. I just asked about tattoos. He goes, I've got a tramp stamp of Benny Netanyahu. I go, oh, because that's where you take the money shot.
Does he leave it on the West Bank or on the East?
I'm so glad we got 29 minutes in before we started talking about the Jews so we don't get demonetized?
That's very Jewish of you to worry about the money.
That is their weapon of choice. If they're being honest.
I can't pay attention to it all. I just like to make the jokes.
Yeah,
like it's fun, like, because I think that's what gets you past it in the long form anyway, is being able to fuck around with it, have fun, talk shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I just don't know a lot of Jewish people to have to care. You know, it's like Hannah I see once every 3 weeks, and Rachel every 6 months, and that's pretty much it in my world. I don't.
They don't really play poker, do they? Yeah.
They're not much of a gambling people.
Right.
It's
right. They like a sure thing.
Yeah.
Like
give them the 10% interest. Like I've met some of them being the house. I don't see many of them at the tables where I am.
Right. That's fun.
Is there a oh shit, I guess we're over. Is there a high level Jewish poker player? Is there one?
I don't know what Michael Mizrachi is. He won the World Series last year. He could very easily be Jewish because Mizrachi kind of sounds like it, but he could also be Middle
Polish,
Eastern, Jordanian. I don't know.
Yeah, I was trying to think of one that would stand out, and
I don't know any off the. I'm sure there
has to be.
Yeah.
Letterman, Howard Letterer, Howard Letterer.
That's
Annie Duke, brother, sister, probably back in the day. You count them on one hand.
We'll just say Jennifer Tilly and call it a day.
Yeah, that works for me.
Perfect. We've reached our 30 minutes. Do you have any fun stuff coming up?
Let's see. We've got Roast Battle will be back next month. I think we're
every month, second Friday of every month.
Saturday.
Or Saturday. Fridays, you look like. I'm an idiot.
It's all right, baby.
Yeah, I like that we scheduled out the 2 roast shows within 24 hours of each other.
Well, I think that's fine. I just,
Yeah, because I mean, technically, we need to double up anyway.
Yeah,
just so we have more.
And then we've got Lafayette Comedy Festival that we're all going to be on, and we're going to be doing a live pod, not a live pod, but a pod from the fest like we did last year, which was really fun.
We'll bring the equipment out and record from the fest, catch a bunch of Louisiana comics, introduce the Unseasoned crowd to them.
Absolutely. There we go. And where can we find everyone?
At Very Dark Comedy on Instagram. Blake?
At Comedy Blake.
At Will_Loden. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.